I'm back here with another, not exactly a typical video for me, but just something different to share with you guys. So what we see here, this is a car I was actually looking at, myself. I want to switch up my wife's car. This is something I was, caught my eye. I was looking at it, and like everybody, just do a usual inspection of a car, blah blah blah. So I was looking at where to look at Los Angeles. Okay, not the best place to buy cars from. Previous experiences, if anybody knows. Okay, and then right here, the lot's already sold, but it said minimum bid. It usually has either a pure sale, on approval, minimum bid. Minimum bid means usually, most of the time, not always. Sometimes even insurance companies might be on minimum bid, but most of the time, from my previous experiences, it's pretty much like a private seller. Like it's pretty much like you or me. If I put up a car in the auction, it'll be on a minimum bid. Like if just a regular person came into Copart and said, "Hey, sell my car for me," it'll be on minimum bid. From my understanding, that's what that means, and that's usually what that means. But okay, anyway, we have here a 2018 C300, 5,000 miles, actual engine start program, front end, side, blah blah blah, 2.0, all that jazz. All right, so what do we got here? Looks like you need a front bumper, need a hood. Shoot, I'll come back to that. Airbag popped, dashboard popped. Okay, 5,000 miles. Okay, now let's go to HD. There we go. Okay. Let's inspect it all closer. Alright, so you see the hood right there. Probably hit that. I hit the fender. Okay. Alright, if we look really close, right around that door jamb area, even on that pillar, you can see a little bend right there. A little how you call it, divot or pivot. You can see that right there. And then what I said we'll come back to is right here. You can see that door is not aligning with that quarter panel. So you can see that, see like this side that's closed. You come back to this side that is not closed. So made me wonder, like, what's wrong with this? This hit does not look that bad. If we look under here, shoot, doesn't even look that bad, Let's see if this gives us a better. Okay. It doesn't look that bad. This sucker almost looks like it's intact. And you just got this plastics that's not connected. Makes you wonder. Okay. So this is what I was talking about. If you guys didn't catch it, right here and right here, see that there's like a little gap right here, and then this right here, and then you can see even a little gap right here, and then there's like the little bend right there, and you can definitely tell that that fender and that door, that fender and this pillar. See how there's like a small little gap right here. Over here, you don't see any of that. So, yeah. So I'll dive right into it. There's this nice site that I recently learned about where you can see how much a car went for. If you missed the sale, you can see pretty much what the car sold for, and it also tells you how much times it's ran through on the auction. So what do we got here? It sold for $13,900 the last time, and it tells you pretty much what fees it would be. Los Angeles, seller unknown, on June 10th, 2019, 5,445 miles. 42 retail value, blah blah blah. Okay, like I said, minimum bid right there. And then once you scroll down, and then the pictures, it has all those same pictures that we just looked at. So this is where it gets interesting. I want everybody, if you're not sitting down, I want you to sit down, because it's about to get real. I don't know if I'm putting myself really in danger by doing this, because some people make a livelihood by doing this, but you guys will understand in a minute what I'm gonna say. So once you come down here, you're gonna see sale history, right? 9 times. And then it shows you auction. So this is insurance, auto auction, insurance, and then you go to Copart. So Copart is essentially insurance sales on Copart and private sellers like me or you if we wanted to sell a car. Insurance is typically, usually only insurance. Like you see here, seller, Geico Insurance. I've heard that even some private sellers can get into insurance now, but again, don't quote me on that. But usually it's supposed to be only insurance. So this is on Copart. This is what we're looking at. This is our lot number that we just looked at. Sold for 14.2, 14.2, 14.9, 14.9, 13.8, 13.9. So by this seller. I won't even name it out loud. But this is where it gets interesting. So this is a different lot number from the one we were just looking at. So we click on this. Bam. What do we got here? View all 10 images. So this is what this car looked like when it initially sold on an auction. Is this the same car? I don't know, guys. What do you think? Yes, this is the same car. You got an airbag, you got an airbag, you got airbags right there. And you got a whole lot of damage right there. This is the reinforcement bar right there. I haven't looked on these pictures too much, but shoot, just look at that. That is crazy. I don't know if that's snapped in half, like these two pieces go together right here, or either way. I mean, this sucker looks demolished. I mean, this is pushed into the motor. Let's take a look at that fender if we can see it. See right here, you can even tell that door right there. See, they made it look a little better. Okay, see, so that door is damaged right here. That door is not damaged right here. This fender is damaged right here. This fender is not damaged right here. Yeah, so see, they put on a different fender and different door, but you can't tell really this gap from looking from here. But either way, curtain, you can't see you can't even see the blown curtain airbags on this picture. But yeah, replace the door, replace the fender. Shoot, I was really I've seen some of these cars like this, barbied up a little bit and thrown back on the auction, but this was just a whole nother level. I mean, once you take this front bumper off, I mean, you're pretty much you're staring at a demolished car. Let's look at that motor picture. Like, you don't know what's going on right here. Like, this sucker is going to be scary. So once I saw this, I mean, I don't know, like I said, if I'm putting myself in a bad situation by making a video like this, but I mean, this is people do this and throw it back on the auction, and somebody gets really unlucky. You can definitely find some of these scams, and thankfully to this website right here, autowastat.com. Again, this is not a sponsored video. I wish it was. This is a free website, at least for now. Um, Check it out, autowastat.com. You enter a lot number or a VIN number, and it'll show you all this information. So last time it sold was for $13,900. So they bought it for $9,000, and then for $14,200 they didn't sell it. $14,900 they didn't sell it, and then usually if you don't sell it, like first auction goes the most. In this case, third auction was the most, and then it starts going down. So that's what, $6,000 essentially making on it. I mean, I don't know how to make money. Maybe this was just somebody bought it, got unlucky, started fixing it, bought parts, and then saw that it was worse than they expected, so they just threw the parts back on it. Or maybe this was done on purpose. I'm not gonna imply that it was done on purpose. I just decided to make this video to make people aware that there's this kind of stuff out there. So just keep your eyes peeled. I mean, I wouldn't want to see anybody in this type of situation. This would be very unfortunate for someone to buy a vehicle that was once looking like this and barbied up to look like this, because that none of the damages underneath were taken care of. They were just kind of masked. So keep your eyes peeled, guys. Always, if you're buying a car or truck or whatever it is you may be buying from the auction, keep your eyes peeled, do an inspection, do your best, run a Carfax. I mean, again, not sponsored by Carfax, but run the most checks you can, because auctions are not what they used to be. You pay a lot more now these days. Everything goes more expensive, and it just seems to be getting a little bit more shady, to be honest. But hey, Copart, if you're watching this, sponsor me, please. Looking for sponsors. Shoot, AutoAstat, sponsor me as well. You're welcome for the free. Well, Copart, I guess, for the free business. AutoAstat, you're not making much money. But yeah, guys, keep your eyes peeled. Be careful. If you guys have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them to my best knowledge. But yeah, hopefully this can help some of you guys out from future catastrophic events, if any of this might happen to anybody. But let's just make sure I didn't make sure if their VINs are the same. 235 600. 235 600. Same exact cars. So there you go. There you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see or hear you guys in the next one.